In Australia last year, 266 people died from drowning. Bondi's lifeguards pride themselves on making sure no lives are lost on their watch. But drownings do occur.
It's a male, about 20 years old. They got him on the bag now. I'll get back to you in the morning.
This is when training and years of experience count. The critical moments when lifeguards bring people back from the brink of death.
Stay, just relax, mate, just relax. We're looking after you, okay?
We got notified up in the tower by a member of the public that there might have been someone in trouble in the flags.
A Bondi Rescue crew member confirms the sighting.
Someone out of the water over there and clear on the shore.
Beardy and Mouse race from the tower carrying the medikit and defibrillator.
Can I get an ambulance here ASAP where they've just dragged someone out of the water?
We need the ambulance, we need all the boys on scene to get this one because this is a drowning.
Water froths from his lungs and obstructs his airway.
I'm just going to give him a bit of a pump here.
We need to establish an airway, and we do have a Goodell airway.
Yeah, let's roll him.
Our Goodell holds the patient's tongue down so they don't choke on their tongue, and it opens a clear airway for us to continue EAR on. He started draining and I knew we had an airway.
Get that defib on him.
Lifeguards attach the defibrillator. If the man's heart stops beating, he will be given an electric shock to restart his heart. If a shock is administered, anyone touching the patient will be electrocuted as well.
Stop CPR. Stop now. Do not touch the patient.
My guys, just hands
Analyzing
off.
heart
I have to
rhythm. Do
leave.
not touch the patient. No shock advised.
Okay, we're gonna roll him back again.
Okay, just wait.
To help drain water from the man's lungs, lifeguards place him in the recovery position.
Mate, if you can hear us, squeeze your right hand, buddy. Can you hear us? Buddy, squeeze that right hand.
For 1 minute 45 seconds.
Just keep draining that water out of him. Can you feel the pulse?
You keep going. I'm just concentrating. Faintly. I've got
Yeah, okay, well then, okay, he's got a pulse.
I want that on. Yeah, I want that on.
The man was found floating between the flags, the safest part of the beach.
Just try and get not far out.
Yeah, just by himself though, yeah?
Yeah.
Beardy notices a telling injury.
He was blood on his head. Guys, I'm a bit worried. I want to put this neck collar on him, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Let's try and straighten up his spine.
Lifeguards suspect he's possibly suffered a spinal injury. New recruit Mario is sent to the tower to recover the spinal cord. It's the first resuscitation he's been involved in.
Adrenaline, I drive as fast as I could. I start moving people in front of me.
What do you need, brother?
Yeah, possible.
Does anyone over there know this gentleman?
Analyzing. No shock advised. It is safe.
Lifeguards must keep the man alive until paramedics take over.
Bondi Central to the boys.
I just run back to the Ambo. The Ambo is still at Ramwick.
Okay, copy that. He's breathing, but he's unconscious at the moment. So, yeah, we keep you posted.
For 1
Thank you.
minute.
Pulse 67,
Yeah.
71, 83, it's rising, which is good.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe it's worth rolling him, putting the neck collar on, coming back over?
5
On
seconds.
3, Mouse, you can drop that for a second. 1, 2, 3, roll.
Good work, good work, good work.
We took him out of the recovery position because there were signs of life. He was responsive to us, he was squeezing our hands, and we were happy with the clear airway that we had with the Goodell.
Mate,
Can you open your eyes for us? You can open your eyes, okay, that's good. I know it's hard, mate. You need to try and just take a big, deep breath. Calm down for us.
If the man has a spinal injury, moving him is risky, but lifeguards must prioritise his airway.
If you need to spit out,
Bomb it,
mate.
mate. Need to bomb it, bomb
That's
it.
it. That's it. That's it. Spit it out, mate. Spit it out.
Analyzing.
Guys, can you move out of the way so the ambulance can get down here, please? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Out of the way.
It was a big relief to have the paramedics turn up and take over.
All right, have we got any straps for this board? Yep.
Yeah, they're on that.
We'll clip them in right now.
What happened to the man is a mystery. The first person to spot him in the water was a nearby swimmer.
There was a gentleman that was sort of over my shoulder explaining to me what happened. He noticed him. He was the first one to notice him face down.
We was playing with my son on the waves, and we saw him facing down, and we saw that he was holding the breath. And we looking for a little while, and he didn't move. And after that, making like convulsions, and I just touched him, and he didn't respond, and I just turned around. He tried to breathe, but I think he got a lot of water on the lungs, and that's why he couldn't breathe. And after we put him on the side, he started breathing, but with difficulty.
That guy's a real hero for noticing it, for one, and getting his head out of the water and getting help to get him back to shore, and he did a really good job.
Okay, everybody on 3, 1, 2, 3, lift.
Yep.
So mate, you've got to really try and
Keep your head straight.
Well, heaps of things can cause him to be unconscious in the water. It could be a medical illness, it could have been ran into someone, knocked unconscious. He left the beach alert, conscious, probably with a bit of water in him, but I think that he was a very lucky man that situation went the way it did.
From what we know, there was no friends or family around, so at the moment he's just a mystery man.
The fact that no one knows who he is, and up to this point we really don't know what happened, is it's a bit of a sad story. It just would be nice to, just work something out, because at the moment I feel a bit like lost with it all, Get him in the car.
The guy seems to be moving around a lot better in the back of the ambo now, so potentially we could rule out spinal. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens. I just hope he's all right.
After extensive medical treatment, the man's condition stabilised. The mystery surrounding his identity is also solved. And James was reunited with concerned relatives and loved ones. A cardinal rule amongst lifeguards is never leave the tower unattended. But sometimes rules must be broken. Two tourists are caught in a rip, but there are no lifeguards nearby. Troy breaks protocol and leaves the tower unattended. Troy is beaten by Beardy, who was heading to the change rooms when he spotted the man.
Yeah, Beardy's gone out.
Hear him screaming help?
The man is swept into the impact zone. It's Beardy's job to get him out of there.
As I get to him, pretty big set comes and we got pumped. And I was just lucky that somehow the board didn't rip out of my hands.
We could hear him screaming help from up there.
In saying that, we did get him on the board pretty quickly. And we got a pretty good wave in. Unfortunately, he was in a bit of a bad way when we got to the beach. He was exhausted. He was literally fighting for his life in the water.
You good?
He was sick. He was a little bit vomity.
Water on the lungs can cause secondary drowning. He may be out of the water, but the man is not out of danger.
You all right there? Wait!
American tourist Murad has been rescued by Beardy.
We could hear him screaming help from up there.
But back on dry land, his condition is far from stable.
Are you all right there? Hey!
The big worry for us is secondary drowning. Oxygen therapy in his case, it's pretty important we get that on pretty quickly.
Did you swallow any water or are you just exhausted? I don't know. You don't know?
1, 2, 3, go.
He had nothing left. He couldn't even lift his own body weight. And you know when someone's in that condition that it was a close call.
Yeah. Just try to breathe through this. So you did swallow a bit of water? Yeah, okay. What we're going to do, we're going to get an ambulance to come down.
But what they do is they'll take you to hospital and they get something, they stick it down your throat and they'll suck all the water out for you.
Murat's friend witnessed just how quickly things happened.
We were having really good time there, and as soon as, that was pretty deep then, so, I got so scared, yeah. Help?
Yeah, give him a hand on the back of the bike.
Ambulance, thank you.
Even in the tower, he was in a bad way.
You feel sick in the tummy at all? No. No? It's like I felt like somebody hit me. Dizzy? Extremely. Headache? Okay, take that in. Nice deep breaths. Okay. Oh, hello. Drag out of the water. You swallow your water? Yes, but I think it was less than a cup. Slow your breathing down, mate, all right?
Murad is off to hospital for a full assessment.
I kind of knew that he had swallowed water. I saw the waves breaking over his head and he's very lucky. Love it.
While treating a broken arm in the skate bowl, Harrison spots two girls drowning in Backpackers Rip.
And that's when I look up and straight away, straight in front of me down in Backpackers, I just see these two girls and they were not good at all.
The lifeguard buggy is parked back up the beach, so Harrison must make the 100-metre sprint on foot.
I could see there was a board directly in front of the girls in trouble.
Got two heads tonight,
These thoughts in your head saying, all right, go Harrison, just run. Then you're also thinking, geez, are they going to make it? And also there's another side going, oh, I hope the boys are backing me up.
Chris calls in the cavalry.
Go ahead, Jeff. Backpackers, you're going to have to go in.
Harrison hits the water first, unaware how long until backup will arrive.
Got full just tunnel vision on these two girls.
Two drowning girls, one lifeguard. Harrison makes a spur-of-the-moment decision. Rescuing a drowning person without equipment is extremely dangerous. Harrison risks being held underwater. But his only thought right now is getting to the girl in time.
Go, he's under.
To pay past the board to someone down to the other to hold him up.
I've got to the young lady and I'm keeping her afloat, trying to reassure her that everything's okay, that I'm a lifeguard, I'm here to help you. And that's when Ryan pedalled out on the rescue board and I just happily gave her to Ryan.
The first girl Harrison rescued struggles not to tip the board.
That was lucky. That was as close as you wanted to get ever.
Safe on the beach, the girls are shaken but alive.
If you feel sick tonight, okay, make sure you go and see a doctor. All right, just don't swim here, just swim up between the flags, okay? Yeah, so I saw the girl at the back was worse off, so I just grabbed the first girl on my board and just swam, just held her up until Ryan arrived. Yeah.
Just good that, hard seeing singlets, both been lifeguarding for so long. Just know to keep an eye on the beach from where they are.
As lifeguards, down at Bondi, we see life and death, in a lot of different situations.
Pretty easy for your number to come up down here.
It's kind of taught me to be really positive towards life. Every day you kind of have to live it like it's your last. You never know when something could end up happening.
It was a pretty standard Saturday morning. Troy and Whippet were in the Rhino, just sort of patrolling backpackers in the south corner.
We were approached by some members of the public and a guy was I think there's someone in trouble down there. They got.
It was a really quiet day. You wouldn't think of anything really going to go wrong, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with one of the most major incidents you can get on the beach down here.
So what, you just started feeling a bit off in the water and swam in?
Yeah, I was feeling fine on the first lap, and then I started coming back and I thought, oh shit, what's going on?
So you've never had this problem before? And is it getting any worse?
I just feel sick.
His name was Kurt. He was 54 years old and he was complaining of chest pain.
Rhino to Bondi Central. Can you call an ambulance for us? We've got a guy down here having a possible heart attack.
His arms had a bit of pain and he had pins and needles in his hands, so start ringing alarm bells.
Ambulance, please.
We've got the defib whip. Yeah, mate, bring it down.
Swims laps the bay normally. He's come in, got chest pain sort of right in the middle, bit of tingling in the fingers. That's the most comfortable position for him. Really deep, slow breathing.
Hey, Whip, can I just have those stats again? Who is he, what age?
We got an age?
54.
Yeah, whip it to Nicola. It's slowly getting worse, so just tell the ambo to be ASAP.
Yep, Ambo's on the way, boys.
Slowly get you onto your back. What we're going to do is apply the defib machine. Does that feel there worse? And then do is, put it, chuck it on. There we go.
The defib is a piece of equipment that shocks the heart back into a normal rhythm. You know, the worst case scenario is we're going to have to zap this guy back to life.
Just try and relax there.
We're actually trained not to put the pads on straight away, but all the signs and symptoms were there. You know, it was a really big chance that he was possibly going to have an arrest.
You feeling a bit better?
All I can really do is just keep him comfortable. Really hoping that ambulance will be coming down Bondi Road any time now.
Mate, have you got anyone you'd like to get us to contact at all?
I knew I had to make that phone call because if my husband was having a heart attack on the water's edge at Bondi, I'd want to know.
Hi, Michelle. This is Nicola Atherton from the Bondi Lifeguards. I've been given your number. I believe it's either could be your husband.
Yeah, he's down here at Bondi and he's being treated for a suspected heart attack. How do you call someone up and just ruin their day like that? I can't even remember what I really said, but I was just trying to break it to her as gently as I could.
Just seeing if someone could drop down another oxy just in case this ambo doesn't get down here in time. Yeah, copy.
It was quite nerve-wracking because 3 or 4 of us were just standing there just waiting, anticipating the worst was about to happen.
I'll go up and meet it.
He's in a lot of pain. He's obviously got a lot of chest pain. I feel a bit sorry for him, but the ambulance has just arrived now, so hopefully we can get him to hospital pretty quick.
Then I see Yak's face, it's such a good feeling. To know someone that you're going to be working with, it sort of makes a big difference. You already have that relationship there.
I'm a paramedic, full-time paramedic, and I've been a lifeguard now for, 16 or 17 years.
Describe the pain for me. A cramp?
We got a towel or something, please?
Hi.
He's got central chest pain, he's short of breath, he's clammy, he doesn't look well.
Oh, God, I'm starting to go out.
So, where's that?
I'm starting to
Faint?
Was he breathing
Open
really
your eyes.
quick, guys, before? Was he breathing?
It's gone now.
We witnessed the arrest and it was just like, oh, shit.
If he stopped breathing and his heart stopped pumping, he's in cardiac arrest.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Get that on for me.
Yeah, come on.
He just passed out then.
Yeah.
His hands are going.
Wait, just analyse.
Shock advised. Charging.
The red button.
Red button.
Yeah.
Everyone clear?
Press shock 1 delivered. It is safe to touch the patient.
All right. Someone
Begin CPR now.
Someone get on the chest. Someone get on the chest.
Yeah, I'll get on.
Continue. Continue for 1 minute 45 seconds.
We get oxygen, please. Someone.
You've got this guy's life in your hands. It's like right there in front of you. You want to make sure that he goes home to his wife and kids.
Continue for 1 minute.
1, 2.
Continue for...
You know, he went into this fit And it was terrible to witness because, I hadn't seen that before.
Now, that's going to happen with the brain not receiving enough oxygen.
Kurt, can you hear me? Kurt, hello? Okay.
Stop for a sec.
Stop. Okay, buddy.
Doing good, mate.
He's breathing on his own. It's good.
Let me know if I keep going.
It's such a relief. I could see him breathing again.
Wipe his arm on that side for me.
Okay, you're all right.
Out of nowhere, bang, his eyes open. It was just like, oh, thank God.
All right, we've got a sharps here. How you going up there, Louise? Are you all right?
Yeah, he's good. He's breathing on his own.
Thanks, Harrison. Can you give me a bit of an update as to what's happening? So I just want to keep the wife in the loop.
Yeah, mate, Ambo's here, working on him at the moment.
He was conscious and alert when he came to us. The ambulance was down here within 5 minutes, so there has been a really good response time and all precautions have been taken.
Mate, his wife's up there on the phone.
56.
You don't know where you'll be going?
Probably Vinny's, I'd say, from here, but I don't know for sure.
So I don't want you to panic or anything, and I will keep you updated along the way as best I can, okay?
Blood pressure?
Hi, mate, how you going? How you feeling, buddy? How you feeling? Have you still got pain in your chest? Yeah. Continue with that for a sec. Beautiful. Use the if you need a brake box.
Yeah. What was it?
And the BP was what?
150.
All right, let's see.
Where's the towel? I'll just hope you get a 12
Once he went into arrest on the beach, a second ambulance has to be called, an IC paramedic, basically because they have a lot more skills and more drugs than what qualified ambulance officers have. So the story is the boys had the pads already on when we got here. He went into arrest. When you witnessed arrest? Yeah. One shock straight up. Okay. Machine call for one shock straight up, followed by about a minute and a half CPR.
And then return to circulation.
What time was that? Oh, mate, we're talking 10 minutes ago. Yeah. On three. 1, 2, 3, go. Once he's stabilised, we need to get out of there ASAP. As lifeguards, they've done their bit. As paramedics, we've done our bit. The next step is for the doctors and nurses to probably do an angiogram, see what sort of blockages there are and whatever the scenario is.
A lifeguard's job demands physical ability.
Guys, you're starting too fast.
Board paddling, swimming, running. But some tasks require more brain than brawn.
This is a skill, watching the water, and you can see the temperament or the movement of the swimmer, and you pick up on it quite quickly. And you got to watch the water non-stop.
Probably one of the most important roles on the beach is manning the tower. The role you're playing there is basically the entire beach management, and you're directing lifeguards where you think the most important points are to be.
Central to one of the bikes in front of the tower.
Ryan and Harrison respond in the Can-Am.
Looking at the conditions, I thought we'll just be directing a few swimmers up between the flags. I had no idea what was coming for me next.
Just metres from shore, 2 people are drowning.
Go for it.
The man bounces off the bottom between mouthfuls of air as the woman tries to stay afloat. But their rescuers also have a problem.
Do you want anything? What? There's none on there. Where the 2 people are drowning, we've got no rescue boards.
Armed with only a rescue tube, Harrison is seriously undergunned.
One of the main rules I got taught when I first started is never go on by yourself, because if someone's drowning, they don't care who you are. They're going to see you're afloat and they're going to jump onto you and start drowning you. I was just grabbing them and they were sinking me. And so I was pretty much trying to keep them afloat, and the only time I could get air is if I went down and I pushed myself off the bottom to get some more air, then I went back under again. I was drowning.
As Harrison is held under, Yatesy arrives with a much-needed rescue board.
When I got there, it was worse than I thought. I didn't realise how bad things were. Harrison was pretty much going under.
The only thing that's going through my mind at this stage is, I'm drowning here. This must be what drowning feels like.
Hold on, mate, hold on. It doesn't take much for someone to panic and go under. And this can happen literally 5 metres from shore.
That was a perfect scenario, really. They were swimming and then they got tired.
I was trying to jump off the bottom to keep them afloat. They were drowning the tube.
Tae-Yuan and his sister Yujima are on holiday from South Korea. Outside the flags, the 2 weak swimmers were caught unaware by a small rip and almost drowned just 5 metres from shore.